Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Tea with Mon Amie. So today's episode, I want to tell you guys about our legacy program. Our legacy program is something that is kind of unique to our store and our history. So if you want to know more about it, keep on listening. Okay, everybody, so we are talking legacy today. What is the legacy program? That's what we'll start with. Our legacy program is something we created in 2016 because we were noticing that our brides were coming in a lot of times because they were recommended by their mother, their grandmother, their sister, their aunt that had also purchased from Mon Amie. We've been in business for over 40 years. So you can imagine, a lot of the people that have gotten married since we've opened have had kids and sometimes even grandkids. So people love to bring the next generation of brides in to find their dress at Mon Amie. So we created this legacy program that kind of honors those that did and have that kind of bond that includes our store. So the Legacy Club is a club and we have events for the legacy brides and their family members that also purchased here. They get cute little gifts from us from time to time. And it's really just a way of us keeping that bond. It means a lot to us that they have continued to keep Mon Amie in the family through the years. And we definitely want them to know that we also think of them and appreciate them as well. So some of our legacy events have been, we'll do virtual things sometimes. I mean, with the current climate, it is what is appropriate. We'll do virtual events. We have done smaller events because the Legacy Club is smaller than, all of the general events that we do. The events are a little bit smaller and more intimate. So, I mean, whether it's a cocktail hour or legacy for legacy members or an accessories preview for legacy members or a fashion show, a new arrivals peek, or just anything just kind of cute and keeps them knowing that Mon Amie is thinking about them. So anything like that is a legacy event. We definitely have had to put a halt to the legacy events and just to the events in general because of what's going on right now. And it's hard to take those precautions, in person. And that's kind of all how we prefer to do it. But we have done a couple of virtual events and those have been super fun. So we're definitely looking forward to all the events that we have planned for when this is over. And when we can all come together again. So the Legacy Club is constantly growing. I would say honestly, and people I don't think fully understand this, but I would say that every weekend we have somebody that comes in off the recommendation of their family member that had also purchased their dress here. So the Legacy Club is typically brides that have a mother, a grandmother, a sister, an aunt, somebody fairly close to them that has purchased their dress with us. And really every weekend I meet somebody that has that. There's not a huge amount of bridal stores in the area, much less bridal stores that have been in business for as long as we've been in business. So I think the really special part of what we are and what we do is that there's a lot of possibility for people to, to bring their family members in after they've been in. And it's such an intimate process. You want to create a bond with your consultant because this is somebody that is helping you to find the garment you're going to get married in. It's so special that we are able to kind of understand you and your story. So I think anytime that you have the ability to come off the recommendation of somebody that you trust and you care about, it only makes it easier for you when you find your dress. So yeah, the Legacy Club is super special to us. I have had some great legacy experiences with brides. I mean, there's just been so many. And every time it's super special. It's always fun to see how the mothers or, whoever the family member is that purchased their dress with us will come in and they will tell me about how they found their dress with us, and they will be so excited for their bride. It's just such a happy thing. And their bride is so excited because now they could find their dress at the same place their mom did, or their sister did, or their aunt, or anyone. Like, it's like a next level kind of thing. Like, it's a next level bond that you are able to share with that person. Like, how cool is it to say that you purchased your dress or you found your dress at the same place that your mother did? And we hope to be that for the next generation as well. Those same brides that are here now talking about them finding their dresses where their mother did, we hope to be that for their children at some point too. So it's really special. And I think every consultant has really great stories about their legacy brides. We definitely keep in touch with them. The consultants are always updating them about things going on. And there's so many elements to bridal looks. There's, not only your dress, but your accessories and your bridal party wear and all of that kind of stuff. There's so many elements to your bridal look that it kind of, when you come into store, you're kind of able to stay doing things while you're waiting for your dress to arrive. And that's the fun part of the events, is we try and tailor the events to what the brides are needing at the moment. So, if we have a group of legacy brides that have just purchased their dress and we know that they're trying to figure out what they're going to do about their accessories, then we'll do an accessories pop-up and we'll have our accessory designers kind of showcased. There are accessory designers' pieces showcased in the store, and we'll have maybe a designer there to speak with them about the accessories or their veils or whatnot. And it'll be an experience for them to get some additional help. We're really just looking to be a resource to everybody, to help people and guide them in the right direction, and to let them know that we're here and we have options available. But also, like, we just want people to feel as at home at Mon Amie as all of us feel, all of the staff and everything. We definitely feel like a family, and we want you guys to know that you're part of that family too. So that is a little bit about the legacy program and why it is so special to us. I think that in future episodes, I definitely would love to have one of our legacy brides on and discuss their stories and how they found their dresses. I love when I get to talk to legacy brides and their mothers, because I think it's really cool to hear like where their family member was at and what their family member was looking at when they were in the store. It's so different a lot of times than where they're at now. Their family member will be like, when I got married, it was the 80s and we had puffy sleeves. And I remember coming in here and looking for a big dress with the big sleeves, and I was wearing gloves and, a big veil. And it's so cool to see the difference now of what she's looking at. And they'll have their own story of, I brought my mom in and we had gone to 10 stores already and we were feeling a little discouraged. And I was able to work with this consultant who showed me this dress, and it was the first dress I tried on, and I just knew that it was the dress. It's always so... It's a really cool story that they share. And you think about that in comparison to where the bride is that you have now, what they're looking at, that same mother or aunt or, whoever will share their story, and the bride will come in and be like, I'm looking for, off the shoulder, small sleeves, a slim silhouette. And you're like, oh my gosh, the difference in your dresses there's so much difference in your dresses, yet you guys are at the same place. I don't know. To me, that's just super, super cool. And again, we are so grateful to have these brides. We're grateful for all of our brides. And I think that this is just a really cool a really cool thing that we're able to do with our Legacy Club. So I just wanted to give you guys a little look into what the Legacy Club is. You've probably seen us post on Instagram about it, but that is what it is. And if you are a prospective bride listening to this right now and wondering about it, definitely tell us when you come into our store that you are Legacy. You are a Legacy bride, because we would be more than happy to add you to that list, get you to the events, and keep you updated on some of the cool things we have in store coming up for our Legacy Club. So, quick episode today. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will be back next Friday with another one. But until then, if you love this podcast, please like and subscribe and rate us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. You can follow us at Mon Amie Bridal Salon on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, as well as all of the wedding sites, Wedding Wire, The Knot, all of that. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will talk to you guys soon. Bye.